Welcome back, Combo fans. Kruger Comics Combo Corner, starring Joe Kruger's crazy combos. This is the place where we dig into the magic, the Gathering card archives, pull out truly wild interactions, and show how to unleash their full potential on the battlefield. Today, a classic fan-favorite two-card combo, elegant and absolutely devastating. A tale of life and death, a vicious cycle that can drain opponents to zero in a blink. A love story gone horribly, horribly wrong, or horribly, horribly right, depending on your seat at the table. Their effects are mirror images of each other, creating a perfect feedback loop. They create a beautiful, perfect, infinite loop of life gain and life loss. We'll break it all down, show how they fit together, walk through the loop, and dive into a realistic Commander gameplay scenario. Sanguine Bond, Exquisite Blood, made for each other. Seasoned player, or new to crazy interactions. Grab your life counters, shuffle up, and dive into one of Magic's most notorious infinite combos. It's going to be a blast. Ready to witness this deadly dance? The two enchantments we're featuring today are both 5-mana black spells, right in the sweet spot for many mid to late game commander strategies. One card turns your life gain into your opponent's pain, and the other turns your opponent's pain into your life gain. You can probably already see where this is going, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's time to formally introduce the first half of our killer combo. Let's get this show on the road. Alright, let's start by taking a close look at our first card. This is Sanguine Bond. It's a black enchantment. It costs 3 generic mana, 2 black mana, for a total of 5. Close up on the card art, dark, moody, powerful connection. Enchantments are permanents that stick around and provide continuous effects. Sanguine Bond has a triggered ability. It sits quietly waiting. When the right event happens, it wakes up and acts. Let's read the card text slowly. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. One simple sentence. Now let's break it down. Whenever you gain life is the trigger condition. The card watches your life total. Anytime your life total goes up, the ability goes on the stack. Example, 1 life from a small creature with lifelink. Example, 20 life from a massive spell. It triggers for both, and it's mandatory. The effect, choose a target opponent. That chosen opponent loses that much life. If you gain 3 life, they lose 3. If you gain 10, they lose 10. Direct conversion. Scenario. Sanguine Bond on battlefield. You cast Absorb to gain 3. Your life goes to 23. Sanguine Bond triggers, target an opponent. When it resolves, they lose 3. Sanguine Bond turns defense into offense, great in life gain decks. Recap. It triggers whenever you gain life, it's mandatory, and it makes a target opponent lose exactly that much life. Now that we understand Sanguine Bond, let's meet its partner in crime. This is Exquisite Blood. Just like its counterpart, this is also a black enchantment that costs 5 mana, 4 generic and 1 black. The art captures the vampiric theme of draining life from your foes to sustain yourself. Let's read its rules text. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. A single, elegant sentence that packs a huge punch. The trigger condition is whenever an opponent loses life. It doesn't care how. Combat damage, a burn spell, paying life, or any effect that says a player loses life. Anytime an opponent's life total decreases, Exquisite Blood triggers. It's mandatory. It just happens. Effect. You gain that much life. The amount you gain equals the amount they lost. Simple transfer. If an opponent takes 4 from your attacker, Exquisite Blood triggers. When it resolves, you gain 4, pushing your life total up. If an opponent pays 1 life to cast a spell, you gain 1 life. It doesn't target, it just happens. In Commander, where multiple opponents lose life each turn cycle, this keeps your life total high and gives you a resilient buffer. Quick example. EB on the battlefield. You're at 25. Opponent takes 4. Exquisite Blood triggers. Resolve it. You go to 29. Recap. Triggers whenever an opponent loses life. It's mandatory, and it gives you life equal to the loss. On its own, it's fantastic for survival. Together, it becomes explosive. Let's begin the Infinite Engine, a step-by-step demonstration. Let's set up a simple scenario. 1-on-1, both at 20. Both enchantments are on the battlefield, just waiting. The board is stable. You've assembled your Doomsday Machine. Now, we need a catalyst. You cast Shock targeting your opponent. Shock resolves. They take 2 and drop to 18. This is the spark. Exquisite Blood sees that life loss and triggers. Step 1. Resolve the Exquisite Blood trigger. You gain 2 life, up to 22. Sanguine Bond triggers, target your opponent. When it resolves, they lose 2, 18 to 16. Exquisite Blood triggers again. You gain 2, 22 to 24. Sanguine Bond resolves again, opponent to 14. And so on, each card keeps triggering the other until the game ends. 4, 2, and finally, 0. Once a player hits 0, they lose the game. In multiplayer, after one opponent is eliminated, Sanguine Bond can simply target the next opponent, and the chain continues. The loop iterates until you're the last one standing, an unstoppable engine once it begins. It's a beautiful, brutal engine of inevitability, all from a single initial trigger. So, how does this play out in a real game of Commander? Assembling a 2-card combo in a 100-card singleton can be tricky, but rewarding. You're piloting a life gain deck. Commander examples: Oloro, Ageless Ascetic, Karloff of the Ghost Council. You've been using tutors, Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, to find the pieces. You stick Exquisite Blood. It gains you incremental life as opponents skirmish. Now it's your turn. Sanguine Bond in hand, 5 mana available. You cast it. If no one counters, the machine is assembled. Opponents are on high alert, avoiding life loss. But you've planned for this. 1 black mana still open, Vampire's Kiss in hand. You cast it targeting the most threatening opponent at 35 life. They can't counter. It resolves. They lose 2. Exquisite Blood triggers. You gain 2. Sanguine Bond triggers. They go 33, 31, 29. Final loop to 0, eliminated. The first opponent drops. Exquisite Blood grants you more life. Sanguine Bond triggers again. Target a different opponent. The loop drains them to 0, then the third. Seconds later, you've single-handedly eliminated the table. This is the power of the combo in Commander. It wins spectacularly and definitively, a moment your playgroup won't soon forget. And there you have it. That is the deadly, elegant, and infinite combo of Sanguine Bond, Exquisite Blood. It's a 2-card powerhouse that turns a single point of life loss into a game-ending cascade of triggers. We walked through each card, showed how they create a perfect loop, and demonstrated how quickly it drains opponents to nothing. We even looked at a real Commander scenario and the many ways to start the combo. It's a classic for a reason. It's a ton of fun to pull off. This combo is a perfect example of hidden synergies and unexpected interactions that can turn a game on its head. While it might not make you the most popular at the table, winning with a clean, infinite combo is incredibly satisfying. Remember to play it carefully, protect your pieces, and always have a way to start the chain reaction. It's a simple, deadly strategy that can power up your black-based decks. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Kruger Comics Combo Corner. We love exploring these wild and wacky combos. If you had fun, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment. Have you pulled it off, been on the receiving end, or have another combo for us to feature? We read them all. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep on comboing. Please visit our website to support this channel and remember to subscribe and hit that bell.